Hi everyone, Miss Alex here. Welcome to our July STEAM program this month. We are doing our theme for this month is charms, and that has to do with Harry Potter, has to do with our summer reading program. So if you haven't signed up for summer reading yet, or you forgot to log your books for the week, make sure to come down to the Gold Coast Library for summer reading to sign up and get your prizes, or log your reading and get your prizes. Okay. But now let's get started on our STEAM program for this month. So we're going to make a couple of wand crafts like this and a couple of experiments. And I'll try to go pretty quick, okay? So if you haven't already, pick up your STEAM kit at the Gold Coast Library. And I'll show you the crafts first because they're super easy to do. And then I will show you the experiment, two of the experiments. There's one extra one that you can do on your own if you would like. Um, okay, so obviously we're going to be making wands because before we can make spells, we must make a wand. So this is one wand that I made. This is another wand that I made out of pipe cleaners and beads. And this wand is made out of a popsicle stick, markers, gems, and some foam stars. So in your kit, in this little baggie right here, that you're going to have everything that you need to make all three of those crafts. You're going to have a popsicle stick, you're going to have markers, you're going to have gems, beads, all that, and you're also going to have stars. So all these stars are sticky. So they act like stickers. So if you want it to look something like mine, all you're going to do is you're going to take either a popsicle stick, or there is a stick in your kit, sorry, like this. All you're gonna do is peel your stars apart, and then peel one star, the white of it, put it on the back of a popsicle stick, and then peel the white back of this star, and then you're going to put it on top just like this. And I'm not doing it, but when you do it, it will stick and it will look like a magic wand. So you do the same thing with this large thing. Please be careful with this. It doesn't have a sharp tip, but just still be careful. There's two pairs of stars, there's also these. So if you want to make a star tip, you're gonna peel the backs of them, put your stick on the back, peel the other side, stick them together, and voila, you got a magic wand. Now, the funnest part is once you're done with that step, you get to decorate it however you want. There's pipe cleaners. If you don't want to make this and you want to just put a pipe cleaner on your wand, that could be a cool thing. For this, you can put your sticky gems, you can put your stars, they're all stickers. You can draw with your mini markers. Just make the coolest wands that you can, okay? There's also these pipe cleaner wands. So if you have if you want to use your two pipe cleaners and beads, you can also do that as well. So what I did was, to make this heart, I just, I kind of bent a pipe cleaner into shape, made a heart out of it, and then I put, I actually twisted, sorry, I twisted two pipe cleaners together and I made it look pink and orange, but you don't have to do that. And then I just put beads on it. And you can make beads throughout if you want. And just remember at the end to twist it kind of like this and kind of make a knot. Something like this. Okay? So that your beads don't fall off. Okay? So those are all three of your wands. Make them however you'd like. And that should be fun. All right, now let's get to our experiments. They're both pretty easy and quick. So let's get started. Our first experiment is we're gonna see what happens when you combine vinegar and baking soda with a water bottle and a balloon. And the spell for that is engorgio. It means to make bigger. Okay. So we made our magic wands. Now we're doing spells, right? So in your kit, you're going to have a container of baking soda, and you're also going to have a balloon like this. Okay. So, and you also have a spoon. So what you're going to do, you might need someone else to help you with this part. One should hold the balloon open like this, while the other one spoons with your spoon and your baking soda, spoon the baking soda into this balloon, okay? Until it's all done, all the baking soda is into your balloon. Then it's going to look full like this. You're going to put that to the side just for a second and do all of this over a sink, over a garbage can, over a tablecloth, because it can get messy, okay? So then you have a water bottle, but it's not filled with water, it's filled with vinegar, and it says vinegar on the top of the cap. So just a reminder, not water, you do not want to drink this. So you're going to unscrew your cap, and I am not over a sink, over a garbage can, but I am over a paper plate. So I'm going to put my bottle on the paper plate, and then without tipping the baking soda into the vinegar bottle, don't do that yet. All you're going to do is you're going to stretch the neck of the balloon out, and you're going to put it on the tip of the water bottle without putting the baking soda in the water bottle. See, it's at the bottom still. And see how I totally covered the top of the water bottle. I made sure that it's completely tight. There's no holes and it's very covered. That's really important because we don't want anything to explode. Okay, so your very next step is the spell. You're going with your magic wand, you are going to say Engorgio and tip your baking soda into your water bottle and see what happens next. Pretty cool, right? You're magic, I'm magic. Very cool. So that's air for our first experiment. And then your last experiment, again, there's an extra experiment that I can't really show on camera, so you can do it at home if you want. You don't have to. You need a water and a coin. But we're going to do the next experiment on camera. So you need a clear glass, clear jar, clear container filled with water, pretty much halfway. Now, in your kit, you're going to have a little container of vegetable oil. I have this huge jug right here. And what you're going to do with your little lid, a little container of vegetable oil, and what I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to pour it right into my water bottle. I am just going to do this much because I want you guys to see it. So maybe I'll do a little bit more. Okay. So now that that's done, one of the coolest part of this experiment is first you see what happens. You see water here, right? And what do you see up here? You see oil. Water and oil don't mix, which is pretty cool because a lot of other things when they go into water, they totally mix, but not oil. So because it has to do with densities. So that's what part one of this experiment. And then the second part is you're going to have liquid watercolors in a container. You're going to put a little bit of water into it, and so you see the color. I'll make sure you do that over a sink, and then you're going to pour it into, slowly pour it into this mixture. I have food coloring, works the same. If you have food coloring at home and you prefer to use that, that's fine. So I'm going to take my glass. I'm going to take my food coloring and or your liquid watercolors, just pour it slowly. For me, I'm just going to drop it in. Drop, 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 drop. And I think you can see it on the camera that something weird happens. Normally when liquid watercolors or food coloring go into water, it completely mixes and then your water just turns blue, right? Like this. But with this, because it interacts with the oil, it's not turning blue. It's still remaining like um little dots of liquid, which is I think is pretty cool. So that was your second spell, and that spell was Wingardium Leviosa. Okay. And it just means that like you've got these droplets floating in your oil. And you'll see actually now that one of the drops has made it through the oil and got to the water, you see my water start to turn blue. And that's what I mean. Water and liquid watercolors or food color, they all mix together, but oil it doesn't. So I think it's pretty cool. And if you have more food coloring at home, you can do different colors, and I think it looks awesome. So that's it for our crafts and experiments today. I hope you feel very magical, and I hope you have so much fun, and I'll see you next time. Bye.